Hi guys, it's been a while since I did a video, but I have been busy. I am getting ready to do a show Easter Sunday. I have committed to the Vintage Retro Collectible Show and Sale Sunday, April 20th, 9:30 a.m. till 4 at the Mary Winspear Center in Sydney. So come on out and take a look. Here's some of the things that I've been making. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. This one here is just a simple rose bowl from the junk store. Just painted glue on the inside and then sprinkled dollar store glitter. I used two different colors here, a blue and a green. And then I had this piece of cord, add to it, and two old earrings. And there you go. I think I just put a little, one of those flickering tea lights, not, the ones with a flame, or little mini lights in there. Or you could, can't use it for roses or anything with water, but put artificial flowers or whatever in there. And then this was like an old decanter, and I just put this black and gold fringe on it. I had a piece of Fimo that I had molded into a leaf, an old piece of an earring, just some string pearls, a little bit of ribbon, some flowers, and got yourself a little bottle. This one you can use. You could use it, it's got a small neck. You could use it to put a few roses in. This one picked up. Most of all of these bottles are, well, no, not all of them, but this was another junk store bottle. An old earring, actually an old pair of earrings. One was broken, so I just broke the other one the same way. It came with a cork top. I just covered it with pearls. This is an actual crystal from a chandelier, so I just dug out the cork and glued it in. And then from the fabric store I picked up like 3 feet of this I don't know, shabby, tattered looking roses or whatever. Added some artificial flowers, some lace kind of in a heart shape, and then I had this these colored jewels that are adhesive on the back. Well, that's that one. And this one was one of Andy's old booze bottles. Honey, what was this? Do you remember?
Which one? Oh, Weiser's 18-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very heavy bottle, very sturdy. So I had an old postcard that I tattered the edges and then kind of aged it. You probably can't even tell that here. I had a string of beads on a wire that I put around the neck of it. And then I had some ribbon that I intertwined some pearls, some flowers. You probably won't be able to pick it up on there, but on both sides I did some acid etching of some doves. This side is a feather I had picked up years ago. There was came on a set of 4 of them. I knew one day that I would use them. And then I bought an old hymn book from an antique store, and I just cut out pages and backed it with cardstock to make it a little more substantial. And then these I picked up at the last vintage show myself, and I just added that one on tonight. This one was an unusual shaped bottle. Kind of goes to a point on the edge. An old earring, an old necklace, an old earring, just a piece of chain off of something. I don't even remember what this was off of, but it was a top off of something. This little gold cord was already on it. And I covered it with lace first, and then found this. I like the color of it. And then just, this was another bit that I had got from the fabric store. Was really expensive, like regular price was $30 a meter, but I had a friend that got it for me for half price because she has a membership. And so then I just cut little pieces so that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't get really expensive. This is another one. This one, seems to me this was balsamic vinegar, if I remember right. Anyways, I used that same gold feather. And my musical heart, some bits that I got from Michael's, flowers, it's an old cross pin, an old earring, an old watch. These I found at Walmart. Had bumblebees and butterflies and ladybugs and whatever. So, and then a little bit of rhinestone around the edge, actual antique rhinestone, which is really hard to find. And if you buy it from the fabric store, it's another one that was $30 for a meter. So I got 1 meter at $15. This was another really interesting bottle. I really liked it. It looked like it was really old. So I just started with a piece of lace in the middle, my adhesive pink rhinestones, an old earring. This was something that was in my mom's jewelry box. I don't know. It looks really old. Someone has definitely crocheted that. A little tiny mirror, some beads, and this I had carried around forever. I have a whole bunch of this kind of stuff. So, and then some fine lace, made a little ruffle. This was another one of Andy's bottles, the best. What was in this bottle, honey?
Blanton's bourbon.
Anyways, love the bottle. It's got a jockey on a horse on the top. So rhinestones, lace, satin ribbon, butterflies. This was an old earring, a key from my mom's jewelry box. Not a real key, but another, it's actually supposed to look like a bullet, I guess, in that same heart-shaped musical paper. This one was an olive oil bottle. Just nice shapes. I started with, how did I start? No, I started with my feather, and then added this. This is the same as that pink. In the middle, I put some crystals, and this was an old earring. I lost one, so only had one. This was an old brooch. This one's a lot showier than that last one that had rhinestones, but this was the one from the fabric store. This is an old earring. This is like from when I make my cards. And I just cut part of it off for that. These are velvet flowers. Then I took the regular center off and put a rhinestone in the middle. And I like that one. I have a little tiny one. Started off with the lace. In most cases I start off with the lace, because you need some lace. And the main feature of this one was a fairy necklace that was broken. So I put the fairy necklace on there, and some little tiny flowers. This was an old earring, some of that adhesive rhinestones, some pearls. This was an old bead from one of my hoop earrings. And some more of that rhinestone stuff on the bottom. And then this one was a nice interesting shape too. I had some ruffled lace. I put a pink ribbon in it. And then this layered, that's what you got to do, is layer it, kind of. This was a pink ruffled stuff that I was hoping to make rosettes out of, but it's too deep. Same stuff there. Here's a piece off of a rhinestone necklace, and a piece off a necklace, some earrings. Yeah, I use a lot of stuff same over and over. That was an earring as well. The other thing that I've been doing is making these little babies. And they are, oops, I just wrecked one. Fairy and mermaid tears. So, little glass bottles from the dollar store, and these little colored tiny beads, and then I got the little eyelets to screw in the corks, and then the little, you know, these keychain things, just connected about 5 of them together. Figured that would go around a little girl's neck. And then I had these little tiny earrings I stuck in the top of them for decor, but they can also be used. And then I just put a little, this is mermaid tears, and made the little, you know, saying what they are, fairy tears or mermaid tears. That one has a little starfish. And the mermaid one, or sorry, the fairy ones have little broken, this was an old earring, and this one was an old necklace. So, and inside I put little treasures, whether it be pearls or stones or whatever, but sell those for a couple of bucks. I think I should do really good. So anyways, this is one of the things that I'm having at my show. I sure love you to come and see me, see what I'm selling. Okay, bye for now.